Yeah, Babylon is falling. To rise no more. Babylon is falling. To rise no more. Falling. To rise no more. To rise no more. I'm taking a look in the streets. It's real every day what I see. We constantly searching for peace. My people just wanna be free. We tired of the cell blocks and the bullshit. That lying nigga in the pulpit. Same shit but a different day. I speak truth, they ain't come to play. You in the way, better move, nigga. That follow no way gon' be cruel, nigga. Say you gonna get that tool, nigga. Matter of fact, get you by.
You mean everything to me because I know you mean everything to Christ. And Christ means everything to me.
And I called on the Lord. I said, man, Father, this is real. Will you watch over me? Will you raise them up to be strong? I'm just a man with flesh. This is what you call for in your scriptures. You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they will follow the law, they doing it. You said under your house shine, they ought to love one another, and they doing it.
Commanding General YAHANNA here, I.S.U.P.K, the original I.S.U.P.K, 1969, Body of Christ. Here's what I want to tell you, man. Now, I want you to think about something for a minute. You've been studying the scriptures. You've been watching us on tape. You've been watching all kinds of camps on tape. And as you've been watching and studying, you realize that it's coming to the point where you got to put this into action. That you need to step out there on the street and handle that work. Now, here's what happens to a ton of brothers. A ton of brothers go out there without coming through the school and learning what they need to learn. And what happens is they run out there and then they run into problems that they don't know about. And they try to get them problems answered online and calling brothers and all that, and it creates a bunch of confusion. And in many cases, it eventually chokes the truth. It look like it ain't gonna choke it now because you feeling strong, your energy's up. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. You understand? I've been doing this 40 plus years. Okay? Ask anybody my name. It's going to all be bad, which it's supposed to be. All right? Christ said when they speak all manner of evil against you, that's when you know you're doing this work. Do yourself a favor. Come to the I.S.U.P.K first. Learn from the original school first. Even if you think it's too militant or too this, too that, don't let anything block you from getting the pure knowledge first, straight from I.S.U.P.K. I'm saying this out of love because I'm seeing too many brothers fall. They're getting up under cats, they're getting with their clique. Bring your clique here and let your clique handle I.S.U.P.K. Because here's the deal. If your clique ain't strong enough to handle I.S.U.P.K, why would you go out on the street and get swallowed up out there? And if you feel like I.S.U.P.K ain't got it all down, then you should be man enough, you and your crew, to come to us and lay down and break bread and talk about these scriptures. Ain't no harm gonna come to you. Ain't no harm come to a man that disagree with the truth. You ain't trying to harm us, we damn sure ain't trying to harm our own. So come to the I.S.U.P.K, sit down in our classes, learn from us, and then you can make your serious decision on what it is that you're supposed to be. And I guarantee you, you're gonna realize that it was much more than what you saw on that video, man. Much love to all you warriors learning, growing, and getting ready to bust out into this work. I'll see you soon. Shalom, family.
I got told by one of my white coworkers that I'm one of the good ones, and I want to know.
Did you just say coworkers?
Yeah,
What did she say?
coworker.
Co-worker
Yeah,
in kindergarten? How old are you?
I'm 18.
All right, yo. You got it, man. You back, get it on. I'm gonna follow you. You leaving with me? Yeah, shit. Come on, let's all get the fuck out of here. Shalom, let's go. You are not, that is a joke, right? You're 18 years old?
Yeah.
Boy. All right, what happened on your job, sister?
So I got called one of the good ones by one of my white coworkers. I wanted to know like what he meant by that and like how do I not become one of the good ones?
I understand. Yeah, give her a hand. She's telling the truth now. Boy. All right. When he says you're one of the good ones, right? What he means is, in his mind, a Haitian is a filthy dog that will come on this job and steal everything, lie all the time, and shoot somebody. You'll come on the job and you'll sleep with men on the job. You'll have sex with everybody. And when he says you're one of the good ones, what he means is he never knew a Haitian could be a good person. That's what he means. That's the low opinion that they have of your people. When he said you're one of the good ones, it's not an insult in this case. In this case, it's not an insult because he's not saying that because you're a Christian or you celebrate Christmas or you love white people. He's saying that simply because you haven't come on that job and had sex with every boy and stole everything from your job. He thinks you're a good person. That person did not know that Haitians could be good people. He didn't know it until he saw you. So in essence, it's not an insult to you. It's an insult to him because of his low value and the low value he had on your people. The next time a white man says you're one of the good ones, you just say, oh, you haven't met enough Haitians then because they're all like me. Just tell him that. They're all just like me.
Nobody selling you crack. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me. That's right. And it's worth something.
This is Blackwatch with Commanding General YAHANNA, the only man to lead blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
God made man on this earth. The white man he made man. God made man. God wants man to obey him.
Bringing you real news.
You don't need a black man in the White House. You need a black man in every black house.
For many years, there's a lot of black people who didn't realize how deep the racism of white America was.
You ain't gonna do nothing unless you decide where you gonna stand at with the Most High.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Righteous solutions to issues plaguing our nation.
Boy, you better wake up and see the power that is within blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians.
Join us every Monday from 9 to 11 p.m. Blackwatch. Let the show begin.
.com is the website, man. Big shout out to the heavy hitters in the building with me. General Muhammad, give it up, y'all.
All right.
General Micah.
Yeah. Oh, Christ.
General Hazard Young in the building as well. Shout out to him.
Oh yeah.
And of course, Officer Marah, Officer Yediah, Officer Ibada, y'all, and Officer Thumyard, as usual, holding us down tight as they could be on their team. Make it happen up in the building. I'm Commander General YAHANNA. I got the helmet. We about to get it on tonight. Yediah, where we going first? Going on in the earth. First, let me just say this. I think I said this before. I want to give a big shout out to everybody that participated in this year's Passover. It was insane. It was just a huge Passover, and it was just so much that went on. You know, I could big shout out. I could go all night on that alone. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Taza Doc, man, and his whole team. How hard they worked, including the bread team and everybody that went to town on that level, man. Big shout out to Captain McCod and his team on the lamb slaughter. You know what I'm saying? Delivered it all over the country afterwards as well. Fresh lamb to the dough, frozen, rock hard to the dough. It was hardcore. You couldn't believe that. He got rolled up. Lamb! God damn! These Hebrews.
God. If I can, General.
Come on.
I will cut it on you, but man, you tribes, you stepped it up, tribes. Boy, y'all showed and represented your culture and your tribe, and can't nobody question your Israelitism. You know what I'm saying? The Hispanic tribes, Benjamin Rocky. You know what? I want to see Haiti. I want to see Haiti step it up. I just recently watched a movie with some Haitians, and they rap just as good as the Latinos and the Negroes. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear some Haiti culture. You know what I mean?
Heavy. God, heavy. Give it up for Haiti.
That's right,
also, too, oh shit, it slipped my mind that fast. But it was definitely monumental. The lamb slaughter. It was so many teams. The security team. Yeah. Big shout out to what's his name from New York? Shamawa Allah, Captain Shamawa Allah. Big shout out to him, man. A hardcore, holding it down. Big shout out to Captain Zakar and the prison program. Big shout out to you, all up in there. Big shout out to all the sisters. You sisters look absolutely amazing up there.
Yeah, damn right.
Absolutely amazing. Y'all got me out the pocket. y'all. I ain't going up on that stage. I got up on that stage. I'm twirling. They got that, put that Latino on my head. Took me all the way. I'm going in. You know what I mean?
They got you out there.
I'm 25 or something. I looked at the tape. I said, "Oh Lord, the critics got my ass." I said, "The hell with it, man. For our 12 tribes, no problem, man." You know, man, and it was absolutely amazing, man. Everybody came through. I mean, big shout out to Captain Yatazak.
Damn right, sir.
And all his team.
Damn right,
you know
sir.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doing it like they do. Big shout out to Shock in the video department.
Yeah, gentlemen.
And all that they do. You know what I'm saying? And the way they throw down with it with my main man from California. Tabawan, Officer Tabawan as well.
Yeah.
They got down. Big shout out to Taha Ward and the whole bus crew, MRER, and all the brothers that got the buses going. Man, we're gonna try to do more buses out of more states next time. You know what I mean? For those of us that want to come that can't fly or drive for whatever reason. Want to try to make it a lot easier for you, you know what I'm saying, to get it all done and get everything in the pocket. So big shout out to Captain Ty Ward, Captain Maria, and all the brothers in his team. Who did I forget? Haas. Oh, of course, General Haas pulling it all together. That's right. Big shout out to General Haas, you know what I'm saying? Pulling all them teams together, wrangling with all them issues, man. All that going down. That was powerful as hell. That was a lot to deal with in 1 year. We're gonna make it a lot easier though. As we go on, we'll make it a whole lot easier and smoother. You know what I mean? For Haas. And Haas went through hell to get down there. Oh man. Satan tried to run Haas off the road. He had a straight assault. It was, cat moving 100 miles an hour, roll right up on him. Bang! Nigga, you ain't going to no bad trip. The shit was a multifaceted attack. We was worried about the brother, you know what I mean? But once again, it turned into the Lord's work, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We found out some things.
Yes, sir. Damn right, John.
Back into the game. It was like I ain't gonna fall into it, but it was strong. And Haas eventually made it up in there, halfway on one leg. But he got up in there and got to, you know what I'm saying? And we got it done. It ain't perfect. It won't be perfect till the king get here. But in the season, go ahead, Maya. You was gonna say something, Salaki? No.
I'm agreeing with you, General.
The mean season, it was amazing. Now I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna also General Muhammad. How could I forget? Big shout out to General Muhammad.
Damn right.
You understand on the 50 breakdown class.
Yeah, kind of.
That joint was magnificent, man. And big shout out to the film crew again for specifically filming that class the way they did.
Yes, sir.
They definitely worked that thing out.
Yes, sir.
The questions and the teachers. And big shout out to, of course, my whole team of generals up the top. It was down with everything, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
General Mayat, you know what I'm saying? Up in there, of course, General Haas, General Shalmar, General Kathum Gabar, General Q. Forgive me if I broke the order. Did I leave anybody out? I don't think I left anybody out. You know what I mean? So big shout out to all of them as well. They came through, man, and they are, you know, a very important part for me, man. I lost so many brothers over the years in this struggle. This ain't been an easy battle. I was talking with somebody, I think I was talking to the brothers in Chicago about that, how, you know, for all this greatness and for all this that has gone on, for us keeping such a strict order of what those scriptures say, you know what I mean? It cost us because, of course, it's very difficult sometimes for brothers who have to live in this world and be in this world and knowing that these other nations are not our people and them being over you and mishandling you and abusing you. And then they poisoning the minds of our sisters, which we're going to bring out tonight. I ain't going to run too long. They poisoning the mind of our sisters, got sisters turning against brothers, families committing murder, brothers committing murders out of the strain and stress and psychological warfare that goes on. Sisters trying to survive sometimes with brothers who lose their damn mind or just messed up when they come through the door. And it take a lot to go through that, man. So for the ones we lost, we may the Most High be with them and they find their way back home. But for the ones that we got, we're going to keep what we got and we're going to hold on to what we got and we'll fix what we got the best we can and do what we got. So big shout out to all the generals, man. And, been pulling with me, man. Been pulling with me a very long time, man. I mean, you was a baby when you came in here, man. Just those kids coming in here. Got up and all up in here, just generaled all this shit up. Generaled it up. That's why I get on his nerves. I talk to him like he's still 22. You know it. My
God.
Shit don't play crazy.
God.
They can't handle this order.
That's right.
Man, I love him, man. I love every one of y'all, man. You know,
damn right, sir.
Q,
damn right, sir.
Thumb the ball, right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And you have to have a right. Get me right on this, yo. You got to have a righteous body to pull anything together.
Yes,
and
sir.
you have to have men that's at least committed, if nothing more, which should be always more, but just the commitment to the work of the Lord is just an amazing thing. And that, of course, leads me to our captains who, you know, just committed like I can't even explain. Like these captains they're about the Lord's business. These captains is about that business. They ain't compromised. They ain't never approached us and try to bring us some nonsense about bringing in no heathen or bringing in no Filipino. And the South Africans is not Israelite.
That's right.
God damn it. Bringing in these Hamites and all these different nations. They not the bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right. But those that seek their own, those that try to save their lives shall lose them. That's right. You sitting up there trying to accept heathens as Israelites for the sole purpose of trying to save your little organization, you're going to lose it all.
Right.
Because it's not real. And you are a traitor to Yahushua to do him that dirty. In righteous time, in good time, all that'll be exposed and revealed. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, the good men of the Most High, y'all keep doing what you're doing. You see the kingdom is falling apart. You heard it first. For those of you out there, you heard it first at the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
Nobody else broke this thing down like we did. Nobody else let you know what was happening. Nobody else had play-by-play. But we did because we enter these scriptures righteously.
That's right.
The minute you start letting heathens in, now you got to compromise prophecies because the prophecies come up against the heathens. The Lord said he's going to put these Hamites to death. You understand? They're going to be part of this war. You over there enjoying ham. Ham going to be in this war. Ham going to be eating heads and ears and feet. Like he going to go cannibal up in this war. They going to get drawn in. They already split. What's that? What's the New Schwabenland? Not New Schwabenland. What's that little country down there? That little African country the so-called Jews just basically bought out.
Oh, shit.
That was running them scams up here in the United States in the Midwest.
Somali.
Right, but they got a spot. I'm not sure. Is it Somali?
Somali's a big one.
Right, but what's the little part they trying to break off and create another country? I want to say Somaliland. Somebody know. I ain't got my chat open. Okay. But anybody know in the chat? I know Q will know. Anybody in the chat know?
Burkina Faso?
No, not them cats. Not them. They trying to come up against Esau.
Eritrea, somebody saying?
No, but it's across from Eritrea. Damn. Somebody got to know this. My bad on it.
Somaliland, someone just said.
Somaliland might be right. Let me get up in the chat with y'all. Hold on a second. Somaliland, y'all might be right. Y'all got to get in here and participate, fam. Come on. Somaliland might be right because what they did is they had a rebel. There was some rebels that was fighting against the Somalians. So they went in there and financed them, made them strong and powerful to where they took over a piece of the country. Then when they took over the piece of the country, show you how evil Esau is. They took over a piece of the country. They was financed by the Israelis. Once they Now, they wasn't recognized, but the Israelis, the so-called Jew, recognized them as a country. And when he recognized them as a country, he turned around and made a deal with them. We'll finance you and back you up, but we want to ship all these Palestinians down here to you. So they want to kick the Palestinians out and send them into this African country for the Africans to rule over them so they can be out of Israel so they can make their own country. And I believe it's called Somaliland. Y'all get me right if I'm wrong. Yes. Information to know, you hitting it dead on the head. Somaliland declared autonomy from Somalia, has been recognized by Israel. The water, you hit it dead on the mark. And the whole reason they recognize it is because they're gonna have them ship. They're trying to ship the Palestinians down. So you sitting up there looking at these Hamites like this is some revolutionary land or some, like this is back home. Man, you got
Wakanda.
Right, like it's Wakanda forever.
Right.
You're gonna be eating bats over there, is what you're gonna be eating. Okay, that's what you're gonna be eating because you foolish enough to believe that we are the Lord's 12 tribes, the chosen people of the Lord, and nobody else is a part of these lost 12 tribes, and nobody else is gonna get in the kingdom of heaven but these lost 12 tribes. Everybody else is a fake and a phony and a copy and a plagiarist to the great works that's been done by great men long before us for thousands of years, on up as it is to this day. I'm done with it.
Yes, sir.
All right? Where we going, you die? Let's get it in. Yo, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So we got I.S.U.P.K, Louisiana, Nakawan, brothers down in Shreveport. Did you want to just go into that story?
Is he on the line?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Big shout out to Nakawan. You know what I mean, Officer Nakawan. Bad cat here on that microphone. What's can you hear us? What's going on? Oh, there you go. What's going on?
Hey, General.
Yeah, go ahead, General.
I was gonna say, can the brother read one? Can I read one scripture or have Yediah read one scripture on what you was just saying?
Please go ahead, bring it.
Yediah, you got Jeremiah 3:18.
You got him, Yediah? Jeremiah 3:18. My y'all wants you to bring it forward.
Come on. Like everything the general was just saying, man, is true. Like these other nations, they're gonna have you trying to run to other countries and other lands, thinking that this is the chosen one. I heard a commercial about I think it was Ghana, or it might have been the Somaliland, like the general talking about. They was saying when black people from America, if we go over there, there's land they still giving out. You can own land and own property and all that, trying to bait you to get over there. But never, when we listened to them and went over there, never did we find peace. You know what I'm saying? They was teaching, what was it, in the 60s, 70s, Marcus Garvey and them, trying to got a lot of black
movement.
Yeah, had black people go over there.
He was pushing going back to Africa.
Right, trying to return to the motherland.
And Jesse Jackson.
And when we got there, they showed you just how much they hated you. It's gonna be the same thing. You're gonna go over there. God, you gonna go over there, and Israel and the Israelis gonna rule over you. You still think you're going to the motherland, black power, and the Israeli gonna still be telling you what to do.
Yes.
Jeremiah 3:18. Slocky.
And you're gonna be fighting them Palestinians because them Palestinians gonna be pissed off that they've been kicked out of their country. And now they up under the daggone Hamites. They cruel, man. Go ahead,
and they be quick to yoke you. they take a blade and yoke you quick.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, die.
Come, sir, the book of Jeremiah, chapter 3 and verse 18. In those days, the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel.
Just like General Commander General YAHANNA and brought together out of the spirit of the Most High in Christ. All these tribes coming together as one. Even though all the haters hate, no, the Latinos ain't Israelites. Oh, no, the Haitians ain't Israelites. They are all Israelites, all 12 tribes, just like we've been teaching since 1969. Now, if you wait too long, you're going to end up on the wrong side of us and the Lord. You know what I'm saying? But everything the I.S.U.P.K been teaching is the right thing. Judah is prophesied to walk with the house of Israel. Go ahead.
Khan, sir. And they shall come together.
And we all come together. Black and brown unite. We've been saying it forever. They will come together, and they're coming together now. Go ahead.
Right.
Khan, sir.
Go ahead,
Khan, and they shall come together out of the land of the north to the
Out
land.
of where? Hold up, you die. Don't go so fast. Out of where?
Khan, sir. Out of the land of the north.
Dang.
One more time, just in case they ain't hear you. Where we coming together at? Out
of the land of the north.
Not
so
South
we need to be not South Africa, not Somaliland, not Nigeria, not Ghana, not over in Israel. You understand? Out of the land of the north is where the Lord calling the bulk of us out of. Go ahead.
Khan, sir. To the land that I have given for an inheritance unto your fathers.
So then we're going to go into our homeland. But this ain't the time to be making a pilgrimage for black power and pilgrimage for your people. The Lord said we could be right here where we at, gather together, unite, Judah walking with Israel, the Hispanic and Latino and native tribes coming together, and we're gonna be coming out of the land of the north. We're gonna come out of this land, which we in right now. Salaki, sir, are you?
Damn right, Mike.
Everything the general was bringing out.
That was heavy. You know what I mean? Integrity is important. So Shalom Nakawan, who's that sitting next to you? Is that I.S.U.P.K? Hey, Shalom warrior. Yeah, how's your volume? Let me give me a 3 count.
1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Well, Rob, give me the volume in here with us, if you could. Go ahead, Op.
Shalom, sir. Y'all Shem Y'all Shabrak Thumb to all the brothers.
Y'all did I mess him up? Huh? Okay. All right. Nakawan, you want to lead on the story, or you want your dad gonna go ahead and read it right now and let you jump in? For those of you that don't know, Officer Nakawan and I believe I.S.U.P.K, you transferred or you still Florida? Transferred. And also Officer I.S.U.P.K, both of them are from Shreveport, are now stationed in Shreveport, Louisiana, where this incident that Yediah is about to read took place. This was all over the news, and it was absolutely insane what went down. So go ahead and read it, Yediah.
Khan, sir. 8 children fatally shot in Louisiana in domestic violence incident.
Go ahead.
Khan, 8 children were found fatally shot early Sunday in a home in Shreveport, Louisiana, after police investigated what they said was a domestic violence call, according to authorities.
Wow. Go ahead.
Khan, the incident happened around 6 a.m. local time in the Cedar Grove neighborhood of South Shreveport. According to Shreveport Police Captain Chris Bartolon, who said the suspect Shamar Atkins, who was the father of 7 of the deceased children, was shot and killed after a police chase. Several other people were also injured in the incident. Police said the children's siblings and 1 cousin, including 3 boys, 5 girls, ranging in ages 3 to 11, were identified by their mothers as Jayla Atkins, Shayla Atkins, Kayla Pugh, Layla Pugh, Mardon Pugh, Soraya Snow, Caradon Snow, and Braylon Snow. The gunman Shamar Atkins previously served in the Louisiana Army National Guard for 7 years, according to an Army official.
He did what? He did what for 7 years?
He was in the National Guard for 7 years, sir.
He was in the National Guard for 7 years out there and snapped. That's a rough deal right there. Now, y'all got to help me out, because it's very easy to and you can bring Nakawan and them up on the screen with her. Oh yeah, there they go. They up there. Okay. Like it's very easy to get ready to blame the father who did all that shooting, and it's very easy also to turn around and blame the mother. But the real blame on my take for this, the real blame falls on Esau's feet. Because Esau has for decades been creating this type of condition with us and our families, man. Like, our families are it is so difficult to have a family in this evil place and to be able to be successful with your family. I remember when we were coming up and we had become like young adults. I remember my parents actually turning to us and saying, you know, I thank the Lord that none of y'all got on drugs. I thank the Lord that none of y'all went to jail. Because going to jail and getting on drugs is so damn common in this place. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Getting dragged out your car right or wrong and beat to half to death by the cops is a common thing. And then don't nobody look at the repercussions of all this. You know what I mean? From a young kid, who was I talking to? Oh, I was talking to one of the captains again in Chicago. And he was telling me how when he went to school, he went to like a almost all white school. And it had, you know, a few black kids in there. And him and the black kids that went to the school, now remember now, these is fairly young cats. And the captains that went to, and the school that they went to treated them like they was criminals from so young. And by the time they became adults, they said they already had a sense of, in this place called America, we criminals. We the hated ones here. That's why don't tell me nothing about Hebrew Israelites blazing on this damn place. Blaze on this place out because this is the way this place have quietly blazed on us. Right. Like it quietly oppressed our spirit, beat our spirit down. And over years and time, brother, the damage is so devastating. Like that brother went and joined the National Guard. And let me tell you something. I wouldn't be surprised if he joined the National Guard because it was the only way that he thought that he could feel like a man. You know what I'm saying? Like feel like a success, feel like a man, feel like you're not the enemy in America. For you to be black in America and to feel like you're not the enemy, you got to join the enemy. You got to join the people that oppress you so that you could hopefully not feel the full brunt of their oppression. And if you're a man trying to be a man, trying to be the man you supposed to be, then brother, that could be, and you don't have the knowledge of the truth, that could be enough to break a man.
Yeah.
That could be enough to break a man. And then, Lord forbid, you join the National Guard or any military branch, you get all the way in that military branch and find out they just as racist and hate you just like you was when you was on the street.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna be halfway broken.
Yes, sir.
And this place have done this to us for thousands of years, man. Hundreds of years in this place, but across the earth for thousands of years. So I don't know why. This brother might have had some mental illness or whatever, but the worst part is what's being done to us on so many levels, man. So many levels they teaching our daughters to be whores. And don't act like this is just us. They're the ones that finance these sisters to be, you know, the most garbage woman you ever met. All of them, they done took away every decent singer or rapper or you know, find me a female singer that's still relevant that ain't been turned into a piece of garbage. There's almost none. They said they went up to Coachella and all the black singers and rapper females, all of them was hoed out. You know what I mean? And the young girls coming to their concerts they dressed half naked trying to mimic these nasty hoes. And don't tell me Esau don't know it, man. You're gonna tell me he don't know the effect of the very music that's being played? Give me a break. It's finally coming out now, the whole deal with them changing the rap music for it to destroy black men. To get us, they were masterful. They took our revolutionary rap music from the 80s and turned it into music to kill each other on the street, and did it successfully. Turned it into a music for us to learn how to be criminals. You know what I'm saying? And as a result, we learned that music, turned on each other, went to war with each other, sold drugs for them, did every evil thing to them, made whores out of our daughters, treated all women like hoes, you know, that we could get our hands on, just became fully filthy and degenerate and uncircumcised from the Most High. This is what they done did. And of course, they don't get charged for none of that.
Right.
All of that go under the radar, Maya. Right or wrong?
Right. Can I say something, General?
It's like, look at the nigga tragedy.
Right.
You understand? I'm not exonerating the brother, but God, I mean, man, when I look around and look at the laws and the rules and I'm looking at these families, brother. I drove through a neighborhood just today in Philadelphia, and I looked and I'm like, I'm subconsciously saying to the Lord, how are we going to deliver these people? How are we going to get them out of this mess? It'll take us, just like the Lord did. It'll take us 3 generations to get out, to get us back to halfway who the hell we are.
Okay.
And so, go ahead, Maya. Go ahead and jump in.
I was just going to say the point. I want to bring out a point Hyman brought out in class today. He brought out, the brother asked the scripture about a fall not. I'm paraphrasing. Fall not for a woman that's a singer, and he brought out how that word singer really means seducer, because songs today, and I didn't heard this from you, just musicians who learn music. Like songs today, music today is to influence your emotions. It's to change your emotion or create an emotion and you are feeling. And I had a conversation today, just by chance, early today, with one of my rib, and I told her, we was talking about my past and all the things I done to women and all that. And then in that conversation, I realized for the first time, and I said it to her, I said, you know where I learned all that from? I said, babe, I didn't have a teacher back then. Because, she said, why was I so influenced by these women? And I said, I didn't have a teacher back then. You know who my teacher was? LL Cool J. If His Love Is Really, Gotta Handle Competition. Scarface. Don't check me, check the hoe you chose. And all the rap songs and the music that I listened to and lived off of about, this is what we do. I try to get your woman, and if you're strong enough, you got to keep her. Because if she come to me, that means you wasn't strong enough to keep her. And that mindset is what taught me back in the day. So I know these young boys with the guns and the shooting and how they hate each other and hurt each other, but still love our oppressor. All this is coming from the songs that they now control, and we being taught and influenced and guided by all this music, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I know. And back in the day, I wanted to join the police because, like you said, to feel like a man, you want to join some force of Esau. You want to join the beast because it seemed like he got all the power. But in my stupid head, I thought I could join the police force in the suburbs. I didn't join Philadelphia police. I applied for the suburban police because I wanted to arrest little crackers like they do us, at least in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that if I would have got in there, I would have found out that I ain't got no power to do nothing because this whole system is corrupt. I had one brother in the world that talked some sense into me. His name is General Hyman today. You know what I'm saying? Talked some sense and made me see clear, even in the world. And I think my biological father, he was like, because I also had opportunities to be a CO in the prison. And he said, man, I couldn't do that because if I get in there, I'm going to be like one of the inmates. And I said, damn, I think I would too. You know what I'm saying? That might not be good for me either, Dad. So, you know what I'm saying? So these things that influence us in the world. So I understand what you're saying about this brother. He done been in the damn what he was in the Guard, the National Guard 7 years. You know what I'm saying? And then he get out, and who knows what else he went through. Now he with this woman. Slock, I yield. I'll let you take it. But that's all I wanted to say, General.
No, you dead. Y'all mind if I keep going? Y'all, you dead on right, but like the road to where this cat got to, brother, is paved with perfectly cut stones. Like it is a real smooth road to go down that road and be fooled by that. And so many years, it's been at least 45 years, at least, that they have been deciding and influencing and controlling every single aspect of our music and television. They've been controlling every mindset of our daughters, every mindset of our sons, And so now you dealing with so much uproad. And then the CIA admitted on top of it, they poured drugs in it since the 80s.
Yeah.
Since the 80s, they've been pushing drugs up in there. And then we expect black people to act normal. We expect black people to actually function. Like that cat there, I don't know him. I don't know nothing about him. But I bet you that cat tried his damn hardest to be what Esau wanted him to be. And when he could not make it, he damn wigged the hell out and lost it. And now he gets added to the list of so many that have been killed in this place. I didn't mean to cut you or knock on the rest of y'all off. But I just wanted to bring that part out, man. That it's insane.
If I could, you know, they're not saying, like they're not telling everybody that even though he was National Guard, a lot of National Guard units in this land called America got deployed to Iraq, Afghanistan, and Syria. A lot of them. So it ain't just like, you can't say I'm just a National Guard and you don't do nothing. Because of the shortage of manpower and this military and this country, our precious military, they are getting deployed. The forward base, seeing a lot of combat action that they will otherwise not see. So you don't know really what's been going on. And, it's a lot, because I know one time I had to talk a cat down in my car that was a veteran. Like, he was on the edge. You hear me? And I saw it. I felt it in the car. We talking the whole ride. You know what I mean? Talking. Then when I got to the destination, I stood there with him for like another half an hour, 45 minutes, talking more to him, talking down, because he's ready to go off the cliff. And I knew it. You understand what I'm saying? But it's like they don't have, the outlet that they don't have is the I.S.U.P.K. And I'm going to tell you, from personal experience, from serving on both our presence military and in law enforcement, the one thing that kept me was the I.S.U.P.K. When I met Commander YAHANNA, General Muhammad Jamayak, and I say this because a lot of cats listening, a lot of veterans listening, y'all need this here. I tried it. You can't tell me I tried to go into, I said I'm gonna go into law enforcement because I know, I'm gonna learn the law, learn what to do, what not to do. I was still half-ass crazy. General Mayak, we was in the car one day when something happened, and General Mayak was cool as I don't know what. But I knew that the only thing that stopped me was the truth. Like, the only thing that slowed me down on the path I was going was the truth. Learning the truth, learning the classes, and learning how to love one another again. And then learn how to love myself as well, because I was on a fast track to, this destruction. And I knew it, but I couldn't stop it. And I also knew this one thing, that what I learned and what they taught you, it stays with you. You can't, it's hard to get rid of the stuff they teach you. Like, it's very, very hard. I'm telling you. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If any of y'all have served in the oppressive military, it's very, very hard to get that shit out your brain when you come home. It's very hard. The only thing and I tried it. I tried to say, I'm going to try this way. This might work for me. You know what I mean? I went and do the best I can. I was the best, you know what I mean? And graduate top of my class and platoon leader and all this kind of stuff. And I was doing the best I can. And none of that helped. The only thing that helped me was learning coming to I.S.U.P.K. and learning from Commander YAHANNA, how to be a different brother, how to be a different man, and really serve Christ. That's what changed. And for all these brothers and sisters out there that's listening, that's in that line of work, or those you may know, put in the air about the I.S.U.P.K, man. Put in the air about some brotherhood, some sisterhood, man. You know what I mean? That they ain't got to suffer no more. The pain ain't got to beat it no more. The pain was great in me, but they took it out of me and showed me a different path. And we all need that, man. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe now, you know what I mean? I just think sometimes, like, damn, if this brother would have met Nakawan and them down there, damn, maybe they could have caught that brother in time to stop what happened to him, to stop all the tragedy out there. That's why it's important for us to be out here in these streets. That's why it's important for us to be out here and not over those goddamn South Africa with them Africans, them big ass head ass Hamites, and we go back here and get our own out here, man. The one who Christ said for us to get. And then maybe, man, we can change our lives.
And the ones nobody want to go get.
Damn right.
Nobody want to go help a nigga.
Yeah, right, sir.
Right. Nobody want to. And that's fine. That's fine, because we're going to go ahead and do that. Like you said.
That's right. That's right.
You want to go over there and be over some Hamite and, and try to teach some bone eater that's living in a mud hut You know what I mean? How to be civilized with you. When he was in power before the white man came, he was selling your mama and your. Understand? Now that he pouring in the dirt, you ready to go over there, man, and be, you know, be his special envoy to life now. You understand? When the Lord put him in the dirt for what he did, and he gonna put all the other nations on this earth, all of them, he gonna put them in the dirt. Arabs, Edomites, Hamites, the Asians, all of them, he gonna put them in the dirt. Because again, don't nobody want to help no niggas, man. Yes. But they don't understand. There's a God that is a God of niggas. And that's the God that's going to help. And you understand? And that's the God we all work for. We work for that God. So we will go help them. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna go fix the problem. And listen, big part of the great effectiveness, like General Haas was bringing out of the I.S.U.P.K. is that we don't bring you in here to tell you to forgive nobody for what they did. We bring you in here to let you know that the day of vengeance is coming. To let you know that the things that was done to you are going to be answered by the Lord. They're getting answered now. Right. They're getting answered slowly but surely. It's getting ramped up. Nakawan, I ain't forget you. I'm coming to you. Salaki, Haas, General Mayak, was you trying to say something?
If I can, just to piggyback off of Haas and yourself, what you just said. Listen, Haas came out of the damn police force after being in the military, and Haas was a straight soldier. But again, Esau's training teach you once you focused on a enemy, you go straight to it. I remember we was General YAHANNA owned a building in North Philly that the candy canes wanted to take. And they was all up in his building and wrecking the building. So we came to try to salvage the building. And some of them came and showed up and called the police. And so the police was out there with a few of the candy cane cats, mad and telling the police we messed up their building when Commander General YAHANNA owned the deed of the building. And I remember they said something slipped to us, and Haas went straight into police mode. Haas was gonna annihilate these cats. And I remember saying, Haas, stand down. And Haas would not stand down. He was walking towards him. I said, Haas, stand down. And he would not stand down. I had to put my hand physically on Haas's chest to stop him. I said, Haas, stand down. And then Haas caught himself and he stopped. And he backed up and he regrouped with us.
Y'all never told me about that one.
But it was good. It was good, General, at that point. So we got, you remember, General, we got the locks off the door and we proceeded business as usual. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
But just to say how you know how they program you and they get you, you know what I'm saying, and Haas been come a long goddamn way. I ain't gonna tell a story how about us sitting in the car, but that's for you to tell.
Right.
Good. Like and don't nobody out there care enough about these brothers to turn around and allow and to tell the truth on who's really responsible for that. Before you could tell me about brothers and what they doing and all that, let's first find out about all the things that Esau's been doing for so long, stuff we don't even know about. I tell you some of the stuff I know about, brother, you would be shocked. You know what I'm saying? That's the things that they've been doing and planning to do, you understand, to us. Then we can talk about fixing us. That's why the Lord took us up out of there, man. And Nakawan, I'm coming to you, but can I just get you to read just two quick ones real quick? And I'm gonna give Nakawan the floor and Itazar. Exodus 1:14, two of my favorites. And then I'm going to Deuteronomy 26. Exodus 1:14, man. Like this, we should never forget this, man. This has happened to us before. This ain't new to us. This is not new to us. We done been in captivity before. And thanks be to the Lord, he gave us the records of that captivity. And if you read the records, you wouldn't go join the heathen that destroyed you. And it's destroyed this brother as well, being in this man's military. And like how I said, if this brother had been able to get with Officer Itazab and all the officers down there, maybe he would have been able to save his life from trying to deal with two dual realities. One, that you hated by Esau, and two, that you need Esau to have a successful life in this evil ass kingdom. You got to fight the dual mindset of it. Go ahead and read it, you dad, for me.
Go, concert, the book of Exodus, chapter 1 and verse 14. And they made their lives bitter with hard bondage.
That's right. Hard work made our lives bitter, made you hate your life, make you hate who you are, make you hate what, make you destroy the value of yourself, make you hate your woman, make you hate your children, make you hate all those things because of the oppression and the hard bondage on them. Finish it up.
Colonel Khan, sir. In mortar and in brick and in all manner of service in the field.
Damn sure definitely did that to the Latino tribe. Made them suffer with hard bondage in all manner of service in the field. They out there in that field, man, building up your crops and all that. And look how you treating them, man. Putting them in cages and all this. This been the evil we've been up against, man. Go ahead.
Colonel Khan, sir. All their service wherein they made them serve was with rigor.
Was with rigor, man. With rigor, them hard work. Hard, like when you rig something, get me right on this. Right. When you rig something, you rig it, you control it with that chain or that strap so that it cannot move. It can't get nothing done. You got it strapped with hard rigor. And that's what they did to us, huh? Like you got a chain on your neck, black man. You done heard it many times. You got a chain on your neck and they trying to kill you with that chain. They trying to grind you to the ground. All day you thinking about your bills, how you gonna deal with your child. You understand? Your baby mama drama. Is the cops gonna mess with you on the train today? You understand? Is you gonna run into problems with your own in the hood because they mind messed up? ICE agents attacking you and arresting you. You understand? That's what rigor is. That's what hard bondage is, man. That's what suffering is. And cats going through this every day. And once in a while, one of them goes bananas and loses his mind. And we quick to blame us. I'm through with that blaming us alone. Yeah. You understand? I give us 10% of the problem. But I give them all of it. You destroyed our education. Then you expect a grown man to know how to raise his family and take care of his kids. When you done wiped out his education. He knows nothing about nothing. The whole damn school system is fraudulent on him. And then you want him to act, what's his problem? You know what I mean? Give me one more and I'm going to get up off, man. Let Nakawan get in there and do his thing. Deuteronomy 26:6.
Khan, the book of Deuteronomy.
And this one is that the reason I'm bringing this one, because this one gives you a little glimpse into the psychology of this hard bonding. Like all this hardship we going through out here today, it's all fabricated. The white man could make a house $50 if he want. He owned the damn land. He got billions. He taking over countries. He don't have to drag you into the ground and strangle. Your rent don't have to be no $1,400, $1,500, $2,000 a month. He doing that for him. He manufacturing that. Inflation is manufactured, huh? It ain't real. That's hard bondage, man. Hard bondage. Read it for me.
Colonel Khan, sir, the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 26 and verse 6. And the Egyptians evil entreated us.
They evil entreated us. You know what that means, man? They seduced us into all of their evil. They was wily with their evil. You know what I mean? Change over our music and you only promoting rappers that's talking about drug dealing and killing. Change over our music and now you only promoting sisters that's talking about being the nastiest possible hoe that they could ever be. That's what you promote now. We couldn't even have one sister that would stand upon righteousness. Why? Because some sisters would turn that way. Now a young girl, if you're a young girl, 13, 12, you understand, without the Most High, you got nothing to turn to. Even the gospel is about hoeing. Even that's about hoeing. Don't tell me that's a safe haven. It's bullshit. That's hoeing too. You understand? Turning Jesus into your boyfriend. So a young girl with a baby's mind at 10, 11, 12 don't have a chance, don't have a snowball chance in hell that she can help herself to not to fall for the garbage that's going on in this place. And you would destroy her father from helping her to be who she should be, man. That's what you would do. And you hate us because we turn their lives around. We turn brothers and sisters' lives around so that they can raise these babies up the right way. So they can put these families back together the right way. But you pushing everything against it in this kingdom. I ain't shocked that the brother ain't breaked. Go ahead, you die. Give me the rest of it if you don't mind.
Colonel Khan, sir. And afflicted us.
And what?
And afflicted us.
And afflicted us. Not only did they seduce us into all of their goddamn witchcraft in America, they also afflicted us, man. Beat us down. Mass incarceration. All kind of psychological warfare being played against us. Go ahead.
Colonel Khan, sir. And laid upon us hard bondage.
And laid on us, man, hard bondage. That's the end of that verse. Yes, and laid on us our hard bondage. Give me one more verse and I'm off of it.
Colonel Khan, sir. Verse 7. And when we cried
unto what?
And when we cried unto the Lord God.
That's what we ain't doing as a people. We got to cry unto the Lord for what happened with these babies, not just because the brother went off. Because he did go off. I'm not exonerating him. Went and murdered all them babies, man. But we should be crying. As we see this happening, we to cry unto the Lord for the captivity that we've been in for all this time. We in this captivity all this time, and this bastard say he want to wipe our history out and get it out of school. Like for all your hundreds of years of slavery, we just want to erase the record. Like we want the record to be erased because we don't want to have to live with the guilt of what we did to you. Like they want their mind clear, but your mind be filled with 400 years of slavery and oppression. They don't care about that part. Damn that. Go ahead, give me some more.
Colonel Khan, sir. And when we cried unto the Lord God of our fathers, the Lord heard our voice.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to hold on to the nigga God.
That's right.
I'm holding on to that nigga, man.
Damn right, Joe.
You understand? I'm holding on to that nigga God. You know what I mean? Because I done bet on every other filthy nation on earth. I done bet on the white man and bet on his everything that he had to offer. I done bet on these other nations that pretend like they love you while they give you their religion and make you a slave to their gods in the Middle East, in Southeast Asia. I remember back in the 90s, Negroes was walking around with kung fu shoes and right or wrong. Niggas was just, they even put it in one of them movies. Yeah. They had the brother dressed up. Nigga had the kufi on and the Chinese chong 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 and eating rice, and you trying to be another nation. Like we done put our money in every one of them nations. When I say our money, meaning our chance and hope of becoming free and a real nation. We put it in every other nation. I'm not betting on nobody else no more. The nigga God or bust. What Puff Daddy say? The nigga God or die, nigga.
Right, sir.
That's
right,
it. You understand? Yeah, go ahead, you die. Finish it if you ain't done yet.
Come on, sir. And cried unto the Lord God of our fathers, and the Lord heard our voice and looked on our affliction.
That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
And our labor and our oppression.
That's right. We need the Lord to look on our labor, look on our oppression, look on what has happened to us here, and then we'll be able to save brothers like him. They won't be able to shut us down from saving brothers like that brother right there. Our people won't be afraid to listen to brothers, at least to hear what brothers got to say that's against the white man. You understand? That's why these fake Israelites decide they ain't going to be mad with the white man no more, because it wasn't profitable. You couldn't make money. You couldn't get a big school. You couldn't get all them things. Well, we did it anyway.
Damn
we
right,
got
sir.
the big school, and we still say the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. And we the biggest Israelite group. Now challenge that, nigga.
Damn
You
right,
understand?
sir.
And we still saying that. Like, we better stand on that. I'm standing on the nigga God, and you better stand on him too.
That's right.
You better don't you fail your hope on him before the time comes. Stick with him to the end. Knock him on. Come on here, my brother, man. hopping up all this time, man. All the way from Louisiana, him and Officer Ike Tazab, man. Y'all get up in here, man. Tell us what's going down out there, Hebrews.
Come. So they just had a visual for the young brothers and sisters that lost their lives in this tragic situation.
Beautiful.
And the city showed out, the city councilmen and the governor came out. And but from our people, what I saw, I mean, and first and foremost, I want to send condolences out to their family. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely something rough to have to deal with. I can't imagine losing one child, let alone 8, in the way that it happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the people in the city
try to escape out.
Come. So the people in the city, they came out to show their support, and I saw something in Shreveport that I haven't seen in a long time. The nickname for Shreveport is Ratchet City, which really comes from the word wretched. Everybody that say ratchet, it really comes from the word wretched. But how black people talk. The brother who normalized that word, his grandma used to call him wretched because he was a big drug dealer down here, whatever the case may be. So that's the origin of the name of what they call this city. And to see what I saw today is something that I would have never had it not been for the work you did, sir, and the powerful generals under you and the captains and officers under you. Is I saw compassion. That's something I lacked before I came into the truth. You understand? I saw compassion today. I saw brothers you normally wouldn't see, come out and support something like this. Our brothers and sisters, I mean, we dying every day, at an alarming rate. And sometimes, it's sad to say it takes something like this for our brothers and sisters to realize that we should love one another, man. We should have compassion on one another. And that brother lost his mind like that because he was going through a divorce or whatever the case may be. Something that we absolutely do not believe in or condone. You understand? But the brother couldn't take the oppression of the world. The scriptures say oppression make a wise man mad. You understand? And that brother, of course, lost his mind. To him, like you said, the world that he felt like, he could obtain in this captivity, that world fell apart, man. And the brother wasn't strong enough mentally to handle it. Nobody tackles the mental issues of the blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians, man, in this empire. You go all through the school system and nobody talks to you about, mental illness. You understand? And they never undo all the things that was done through slavery, that was done through the crack epidemic. You know what I'm saying? That was done through all this systematic oppression. And
we're being done right now.
Damn right, sir.
You're saying it's so heavy out. We should stop calling it mental illness and start calling it what it really is, which is mental oppression from the master. Ain't nobody mind is ill, but everybody's mind is oppressed. And like you said, if it's too much for your mind, you will snap or break. You understand? Because they oppressing your mind and your spirit and your soul so much. Imagine being a middle-aged man struggling, trying to be in the military, serve Esau, do everything to build your family up. You got all these beautiful children, and now your rib, influenced by the devil the Bible speaks of, is being seduced every day. You understand? To get out there and be a hoe. What did that cat Pharrell say in one of them songs? Cheat on your man. That's how you get ahead. Remember that song?
Yeah.
I mean, he's straight up on a song. Now, you ain't never heard that on the white song. He straight up said on that, and that was a big hit, that song. He said, cheat on your man, how you get ahead. Like some Edomite told him to say that on that album. And he went and put it on the album and brainwashed and influenced our people with it. And so now, you understand, since I just watched the comedian, that old heavy set girl, what's her name? I forget her name already. Something Williams, Takara Williams, right? I just went and saw her, right? This broad got on stage and was talking. She was making a comedy skit real quick. And she was talking about how her girlfriend kept saying that she's leaving her man. and that her man was, and she said she's leaving him because she's bored. And she was saying to her girlfriend, but what is wrong that you leaving him? Is he cheating on you? She said no. Is he beating on you? She said no. Is he job? She said yeah. Is he helping you with the bills? She said yeah. She said, well, why is it that you want to leave him? She said, I'm just bored. I just want to do something different. And she said she called her girlfriend every month for about 6 months till her girlfriend finally said, why you keep calling me and asking me did I leave him yet? She said, this was the comedy skit. She said, because if you don't want him, I want him. And then, everybody laughed and all that. But what she was saying really was peering into the spirit that Esau had put on our sisters. Like, it ain't no honor no more. You got these beautiful kids and you got a home and you got brothers that a brother in your life to help you. That ain't no more honorable. That ain't no big deal to you. Damn near look at the brother like he's a sucker because he's willing to look out for you. And the reason you think he's a sucker is because you listening to those hoes who act like life is wonderful while they being a goddamn hoe. Okay. You understand? And so you put that out there. And so now this is like after 7 kids, what are you divorcing him for? Okay. You like you 7 kids deep. You might as well figure out a way to stay together, raise the rest of these babies, and have some space between y'all. Now I don't know the ins and outs of whether he was beating her or what he was doing with her. You understand? But my point is, us being taught the wrong way by Esau is what leads us to all these breakups and destroying these families and all that. Now you get a brother who's been neglected by his mother, and now he's trying to be a father and a husband, and he's in hell trying to do this job that he didn't have an example from his mother to do. Same with girls with their fathers, and same with boys with their fathers. Like, because you destroy family, like the Lord, every animal, get you a pit bull. Let the pit bull have babies. That pit bull mother, what's she gonna do? She gonna protect and teach every one of them pit bulls how to act. Go turn the animal channel on. The animals out there in the wilderness, what's the first thing they teaching they cubs? How to hunt, how to survive. Go look at the birds. What the birds doing? First thing they doing, teaching they baby birds, how to fly.
Right.
Every nation have that. Every nation got more. A dog got more than black people got in a family structure. Tell me if I'm lying. And you telling me don't count on the nigga God? I don't know what the hell God you worshiping in them churches and in the mosque and all that. But whatever God that is, that God ain't worth nothing to me, because that God has not changed a thing in nobody's life. But the nigga God, he done changed some things in black people's lives. Like you can't even the least of the animals got a family structure, man. Am I wrong? An alligator in the damn swamp got a family structure, got a mother teaching the baby alligator how to live. You telling me black people can't have a family structure without you doing everything in the world to destroy that family structure, man? Damn this world. Let the Lord destroy it all. Let him wipe the whole damn planet out and start all over like he did with Noah, man, because it's too goddamn evil. Now, come on, go ahead, man. You jump in, please. You and I dissolve.
Come on, sir. If I could, I wanted the brother to read a scripture that's wild with you, sir.
John.
You got it, pre.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, verse 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee.
This is the scripture that stood out to me because I saw a lot of people that normally wouldn't be there. All those politicians was out there acting like they cared. Had people going around whispering, vote for so-and-so, vote for so-and-so, while we out here mourning, the death of these beautiful babies. You understand? Wow. And they pretend to be at peace with us. They pretend like they care. They show up when the camera's on, but what about tomorrow? What about when the camera's shut off? You know what I'm saying? Then are they going to care? Are they going to love our people? Are they going to show up for our people? You understand? That's why it's so important what we do. I always think about how men show up on time every time to teach their classes or to go to camp and do this work. And it's so important, you know, every brother, from the biggest brother to the smallest brother, because that's the thing that saved my life. That's the thing that made me come into the truth and serve the Most High God, the work that y'all brothers do. So, you know, don't get discouraged. You know, keep doing this work. Keep serving the Lord, man. And we're going to build this nation.
Damn right, Nakawan. And let me tell y'all, if I could, y'all jump in anytime y'all want, but I just want to say this, these preachers, and these politicians that get up there and say, you know, black people this and black people that, and we got to do this, and we listen, we are not the problem. They the problem. Yep. We ain't the problem. They the problem. They know all the things going on in the city. And brother, if you see the things that they doing behind the scenes, these contractors, not contractors, what they call investors that invest in these black neighborhoods and black cities, they making a king's ransom off of our backs. They the ones that set up these neighborhoods. They the ones that neglect nearby neighborhoods. How they gonna make money year after year on real estate if they don't destroy your neighborhood so they can sell the real estate and make more money? It's called city planning. You ever want to know the evil that they doing? Go to your city and go look up where the city planning is. And you'll walk in that office out and you'll see big time multi-million-dollar contractors, cats in there filing papers to build stuff in cufflinks. So goddamn rich in the middle of your hood. Because what do? Destroy it and then come back and rebuild it and make more money of it and then charge you a ridiculous amount of rent. It's a whole goddamn scam going on in the black community. Imagine America, the richest country in the world, and in every major city, the ghetto is so poor that it looks like a third world country. You walk through the hood in any city, and Philadelphia, brother, is like one of the it should be a movie. It should be a movie, some of the neighborhoods and the areas in Philadelphia. And then you go behind the scenes like us. Remember up on 33rd Street. Mm-hmm. We owned real estate up on 33rd Street, right? We was trying to house the brothers and all that. They came in and told us, we're going to take your property under eminent domain, the city, right? So they came in, made the deal, took the property and all that. Then the contractors came in and renovated the entire neighborhood and sold the houses, same houses that we would buy probably for about $10,000, $20,000. It was so poor. They were selling these houses out now for $350,000. I kid you not, because they came in and renovated everything. Now, where was that money while black people were suffering and poor? Where was that money? And why did you have to use the city's power to take over the neighborhood to fix it when you could have just gave the money to fix it for the people that was already living there? But of course, you didn't want them to get the benefit. So you went and stole the money. You went and stole the property, basically, and then turned around and took it over. And it's a racket been going on in this place for years. And brother, they got more to come. I'm going to bring out one. If we could, Marah, we're going to get that story about the planned child slavery. They planning child slavery in America. I'm going to show you straight up the legal law that they putting together to do it. And I'm going to show you, if I can pull it up in time, how the Nazis was totally complicit in doing the same damn thing. Like, these people have been evil towards us, and our politicians and our so-called black leaders have been standing in the middle of us for so long, man. That's why Christ got to reign and this brotherhood got to reign. So I know what you're saying, Nakawan. These brothers and sisters lost their lives. They didn't have a chance with all they was coming up against. They didn't have a chance to win what this cat had going on. They didn't have a chance, man. And they should have had a chance. They should have had a chance to win in so many ways. We don't even talk to each other. Like y'all tell me, I don't talk much to my neighbors, high and by. That's most people. Why? Because you can't even communicate with each other because you all in hell. You all 2 seconds from total collapse. So you got to avoid your neighbor because you concerned that he gonna take you down with you. It's a mess that we in. We can't even communicate with our other tribes because you raped and murdered them and changed their whole religion and language. You should have seen Sunday, man. I got out and Sunday, man, ran and was on my way somewhere and drove through a couple of neighborhoods. And brother, they got huge Catholic church in the middle of the hood. And the Catholic church is filled with our Latino brothers and sisters. Filled with it. This week, the Pope went over to Africa. And did you see the footage? He got off the plane. See if you can find that footage. Brother, he got off the plane. The Hamites treated him like he was God. Was chasing his little Pope mobile down the street. And why they love the Latinos and the Africans? Because they don't know better yet. And you dumb, stupid fools going over there trying to save Africans. When the Lord's chosen ain't being delivered out of here. When the Lord's chosen is subject to end up to killing 7 children because of the hard bondage by the slave master who wants to send us to a worse place to destroy us, man. And our Latino tribe, all our Latinos, all up in the Catholic Church, you know what I mean, in hopes that the Catholic Church and somebody will do something to help stop the stream of madness that's being done by these Edomites, man. Yeah, there you go. There you go. If you can get it, give him a little of that. Knock one, I'm coming right back to you, bro. Look at that. That's him over there in Africa.
Slave trade. Portuguese colonizers built a fort here and a church, and it was here that the enslaved Africans were brought, forcibly baptized before being put on ships to the Americas.
We didn't even know.
Came here today. He prayed the rosary with the people
forcibly
here.
Baptized. He got killed.
Slavery per se, but he spoke about how this place is a place where people have prayed.
You understand? And meanwhile, they was forcing us to be baptized and putting us on ships. To show you that they witchcraft had been going on for years. Brother, it's a new day. The nigger God is who we should be seeking.
That's right.
We should be going to the nigger God. So I yield. Go ahead, Knock. Go on. Mayak, was you trying to get in?
I just went whenever you want. I sent Mariah and Yediah a video of a brother. He made a whole song on how they gentrifying the hell out of New Orleans, taking the spots that they grew up with and taking the land, and you know, it's going to become a white town soon.
Down in no time. And also, too, man, I want to give a big shout out to all of the Latino tribes that came to the Passover, because something else happened. Yeah, right. I'm coming to you right now. Something else happened, too. Online, I got a whole lot of messages online from Latinos who said that they couldn't believe how the Latinos was rocking it out with Jake. And they said that, and they was bringing out, man, they was bringing out something heavy. And you Latino brothers, y'all got to educate us. They said that, do you know, from several generations that Latinos are taught that blackness is evil, that if you are black, you are not as good as the lighter or whiter Latinos. And they said that Latinos go through a complex. This is oppression. They're going through a complex of, should I push myself as black or should I push myself as white? Because if I push myself as black, I'm putting myself in the category of Latinos that are the evil ones, like that are like black people. There's, you know, the ones hated. Or should I try to be like white people so that I could be more accepted? That's the same thing black people going through. The same exact thing they going, and that's how you know they the chosen, because they going through the same exact oppression, and they a whole nother tribe, man, coming from a whole nother part of the country. And let me tell you something, Mark, this is the Lord going to end this, man.
That's right.
The nigga God is going to end this, man. Like, that's who we going to have to pray to. And I ain't changing the way I'm saying his name. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to be clear. This ain't a God for everybody. Hit me one more time, Mark, if you could. Throw up. This ain't a God for everybody. This is a nigga God. Salakia. I yield. I know we way over the time.
Damn right.
Brother, Salakia.
Damn right.
No sweat. So I just wanted to thank the water for having me. You know what I'm saying? The water for letting me come on and speak on the issues that's going on down here in Shreveport, sir. And with your permission, we're gonna raise this place out of hell, sir.
Damn right,
Damn right,
man. So let me tell you something. When Kahuntham Yard, for big shout out to Kahuntham Yard. When Kahuntham Yard told me, man, he said, man, I'm getting ready to go back down to Shreveport and work on, build it up. I said, where in the hell is that? He said, man, it's in Louisiana. I said, man, you ain't going down there, man. I don't know what the hell is down there. Alligators? What's going on down there? He said, man, I'm telling you, man, there's black people all down there, man. It's an amazing city, blah, 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 blah. I said, man, I got to see it on the map first. This sounded to me like you going to the Everglades or somewhere where only alligators is at. Well, he got down there with y'all, and y'all got to cracking and lacking and rocking it out and raised them brothers up, man. And knock them on, man. Damn right, y'all. Damn right.
We on the map now, the one.
Damn right. I heard y'all coming up strong out there. Big shout out to Mata Ball out there with y'all.
Damn right, yeah, definitely.
Big shout out to all y'all cats holding down. And knock them on, man. You got to keep that music going, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sir. I'm surprised they no brothers took me to council yet. They've been on me.
What'd you say?
I said I'm surprised the brothers ain't took me to council yet. They've been on me.
You know what I'm saying? Like cat's starting to get offended that you ain't made a new song.
That's my joy.
Listen, Barack, can we please rock his biggest hit on the air? Whenever we get ready to get out of here. I'm like that shit, boy. Israel put their hand on their heart. You know
what I'm saying?
You damn near the national anthem with that.
God.
Oh, man. I remember the last Passover that you performed, man. The sisters loved you. They was falling apart, man, when you dropped that song out. You know what I'm saying? So once again, for those that don't know that's just watching us and all that, here's a brother out that can make music that doesn't teach you and your babies to destroy themselves.
Right.
That's just as powerful, just as hip hop, just down to earth and fly as it ever could be. This is the voices of brothers that Esau does not want you to ever know about or hear about or listen to their music. He wants you to keep in that ignorant mode and operate like that. I found out today that some of them rappers go on these podcasts. They paying these rappers, $25,000. They said Boosie asked for $40,000, and the reason they getting so much is because everybody's child is listening to this cat or somebody similar to him, and the people listening to them because that's who Esau's pushing. And he pushing them so hard that they can tell a podcaster, you want me on your show, I want 25, 35, 40,000. Why? Because that that show that he does is going to do millions of views. And then YouTube and TikTok and all the social medias are going to pay that cat so much money that he can afford to pay 25,000 to a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? And that joint right there, it tells you the influence Esau has on us and what it is that he's doing to us, man. When you got cats like this cat here, Officer Nakawan, it got some music out that is out of this world. Brothers and sisters straight up love it when he rocks it out. And beefing that he ain't came out with a new album. We're gonna get him in there next year. You're gonna be at that black party next year. We're gonna be up there waiting. Niggas gonna be laying up. We're gonna be laying up. You know what I'm saying? You get your favorite drink and listen to Nakawan album. Oh, you're gonna be renewed, boy. You're gonna be refreshed. So Lord allow, I didn't mean to cut y'all off. Was you trying to say something, Mayak? So
just like you saying, Esau, he picked again, Nakawan, look, Akkad Abarayim, Tawa. We got brothers that easily can get on the radio stations and blow the hell up. But it shows you that Esau is picking and choosing who he want to be heard because he controlling it all, because that's the music we hearing now, and the shoot 'em up, hoeing and drugging and everything. That's what they want our youth to hear. So they controlling that part. But the Lord got plans. Salaki, sir. Are you?
Listen, you so right. You so right. You know what I'm saying?
And if I could,
please,
real fast, that song that Nakamwan got, that Captain Cod phrased the term "brotherhood is a weapon." That's what we're going to use to raise up these 12 tribes and destroy these nations. You understand me? Like, that's what we need. That's always been the key. Brotherhood. I was watching a documentary on Vietnam vets, on Bloods in Vietnam, and what got them brothers do was brotherhood. You understand what I'm saying? All the brotherhood they had. They had an all-black Ranger unit in Korea. They sent it to get destroyed, but they end up conquering. But what they did, it came together as brothers and established a brotherhood amongst themselves to be able to do things to get back home. Brotherhood is going to be the key. It's what Christ said. What he said is why Commander YAHANNA pushing it in the I.S.U.P.K. Brotherhood's going to get us past a lot of things. You know what I mean? And that go for you sisters as well. Like, y'all on the boat, same as us. The brotherhood and sisterhood is what's going to get us past and get us going, and what's going to raise this nation in the midst of all this craziness, man. All these going on, this brotherhood and sisterhood and I.S.U.P.K. is what's going to get us through here. Not with other nations, but with us.
And it's just
go ahead, Maya.
It's just one thing they lack, Haz. The only thing they need to accomplish that brotherhood is these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's what binds everything. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have no laws, you can't even do business with another black man or Hispanic. If y'all ain't under the same laws and rules and integrity and honor system, then, you know what I mean, I'm always worried about you stealing me, and I'm thinking of ways I can get over on you because we ain't got no rules to bind us. Like, I thank the Most High in Christ for Commander General YAHANNA teaching us and showing us these laws, and not only showing us and teaching us, but living them. Commander General YAHANNA, like, I remember being young and saying, damn, the things he doing and the steps he taking, and he taking us on the road, we was living this Bible. And that's what sealed it in my heart. I said, man, he not only teaching us what's right and wrong and teaching us this Bible, but shit, we living it. Saturday, I got to get up early, and we driving to D.C. with Muhammad and the general because we living this thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what seals everything, man. And I wish more people could see it. You know what I mean? You got the idiots in the world saying, me stopping smoking, how that's going to change anything? If I stop eating pork, how that's going to change anything? But, brother, if they just understood that stopping eating pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, smoking, and getting high, those things, those laws, man, it'll change a lot. It'll blow your mind. You'll start seeing miracles, man. That's what they lack. Slock, and what I see.
Right, sir. Right, sir.
The water for that too.
Salaki, sir, if I may.
Go ahead, Itazar.
Appreciate all this, Itazar. Once again, the water for having us on, sir. But I just wanted to touch on a point you made earlier about who's to blame. Because when I was out there, I noticed something. And we had a couple people, approach us and notice that, we Israelites, they'll ask like, oh, y'all Israelites, right? You know what I'm saying? So they knew who we were. And what I noticed about a lot of the Christian brothers and sisters that spoke, one thing I noticed that they eyeballed us while they were speaking, and then they would say the same thing. Oh, it's not about you being black. It's not about being white. I don't care if you're white, blacks, purple, blue, you know what I'm saying? And it was that constant. Every time they went up, if they looked at us, they said those same words. It ain't about if you black or white. And I definitely know that they know what we represent, and they had to speak on, on contrary to what we teach. You know what I'm saying? It's not about your race. When what you're saying, Commander General YAHANNA, is absolutely the truth, that our condition is premeditated. Our condition has been planned out and orchestrated. You understand? That brother took those kids' lives because of the society he was raised in, because of the army he was a part of, because of the military he was a part of, because of his pledge of allegiance, sir. He took those kids' lives.
What you saying? What you saying should be taught in every black university in America. I didn't mean to cut you off. Please finish, y'all.
No, that's us, sir. If I may, that's pretty much what I'm saying, sir.
Go ahead.
So that's pretty much it, sir. Like, the brother took those kids' lives, and his pledge of allegiance to this place, man. And this place is the place that was built on destroying us, built on unaliving us. You understand? Built on enslaving, using and abusing us, and then tossing us out like yesterday's trash. So that's awesome.
Listen, what you saying? I'll give it up for I.S.U.P.K.
That's heavy.
Let me tell you something. I.S.U.P.K, you hit right to the core of me. It infuriates me when these Christians and politicians get up there and open their rotten ass mouths, and the first thing out their mouth when they see a Hebrew is, it ain't about that color, it ain't about who you are, it ain't about none of that, when it is about that. That's the reason. Like, they don't want us to talk about that, but then when the thing blow up in their face, they ain't got no answer, because the answer, they don't want to face it. You goddamn right it got to do with that. The white man got ICE agents dragging Mexicans into cages. They blocked them on the border and put their babies in cages. They got thousands and thousands of black men in prisons. They got secret government agencies pouring drugs into the neighborhood. And it ain't about whether you're black or not. You dumb, stupid, rotten ass black politician. Make me sick. And let me tell you something, I.S.U.P.K. Let me tell you something to everybody listening. What you doing, the reason that big fat paycheck under the table, getting money, pork eating piece of garbage is pointing at you while he's talking, because you the problem to the evil empire that he supports. You're the problem to the way of life that these devils have created in this kingdom. That's why that Edomite came out and said the young black youth is the biggest threat to the Israeli nation in 2018. Why in the hell was we the big threat? You the big threat because you're gonna be the one to wake everybody up and show them that the real problem is this right here. When these taskmasters, which is what the hell they are sitting up in there gatekeeping everything going on. They sitting up in there, brother. These black mayors and black city council members and black district attorneys, all of them is in there paying to play. All of them is in there placating the rich people to make the city just what rich people want it to be. And when rich people decide they want a neighborhood, or they want a part of the city, or they want to clean up something for themselves, then those Uncle Tom niggas is the ones that make sure everything goes through smooth. Ain't it kind of smooth how rich corporations can just come in and take a completely devastated, destroyed, crack-infested neighborhood and overnight turn it into the most beautiful white neighborhood you ever saw. You see it'd be a beautiful white neighborhood, streets paved, everything. All of a sudden, these private corporations got all this money to do all this, but they ain't a goddamn quarter to do it for yourselves. And why? Because these gatekeeping ass niggas hate the idea that you expose this slave master for what he is. And listen, and know this, I.S.U.P.K. Let me just tell you straight up, like a brother to brother, I know this. What you saw out there was not them just pointing at you, was the Lord showing you your power. Right. The Lord was showing that you so powerful that for a politician to get up and talk in front of you, the nigga better speak against you, because he know you your goddamn enemy. And the Lord knows he's your goddamn enemy. And the Most High is showing you as a young officer, nigga, what you doing is shaking their goddamn world. Right. And the scriptures say it too in Isaiah 13, shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the noble. And that's exactly what you doing out there in Shreveport. And you keep doing it till the brothers and sisters wake up, because the day gonna come when the brothers and sisters is gonna say, we don't want to hear what you niggas got to say. Go get them Israelites, man. Call them up here and let them tell us what it is we need to do to return to the Lord so that we can fix ourselves. Because certainly you niggas been in charge and ain't did a damn thing for us. And in that day, brother, in that day, you're going to give great direction to black people. You're going to give great direction to Latino people. And there are going to be a lot of sad faces who've been eating good off of the blood of our people for the years. But there's also going to be a lot of happy faces of brothers and sisters that get a little relief from the rigor and the oppression that this animal has been doing to us for so goddamn long.
You keep doing what you're doing and be honored when they do it. And look them in the eye. I desire. Look them in the eye. Look at them like the filth that they are. You ain't gonna say that. You ain't gotta do nothing. But you look at them and let them know, yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm the problem. And yes, I see you speaking against the Lord. And the Lord gonna deal with you as well. It don't matter what color you are, but all the white people living good and having great neighborhoods made, and the goddamn president is banning every nigga book written in our history.
Yeah.
Taking every name and tombstone, military, and every accomplishment we ever did. Hiding every invention, everything we did to help build this raggedy ass kingdom is being hid. But it ain't about color. Don't get no color in it. You could be any color. Don't matter. You are a retard, you dumb nigga. You's a retard is what you are. Let the Lord's words speak. You keep doing what you doing. You know what I mean? They don't know their time is up. The Lord done already written them out the book. So their time is going into the trash. I yield. Salaki, y'all. I need this show tonight. Go ahead.
If I could, to your point, that's exact. I knew she couldn't see me through these shades, so I went like this to her. And while she was talking, we looking at her too. And she was eyeballing us. And I'm looking right at her. You know
man, rotten ass piece of garbage. Any first-rate black person in the hood, any black person that at least seeking to fix black people, or like Nakawan said, recognize this tragedy. They not the first thing out of their mouth ain't gonna be, it don't matter if you white or black. They gonna recognize at least that you as Israelites are fighting for blacks and Latinos. They're gonna recognize that you as Israelites are fighting for what happened to those babies. That ain't the first day you on the street. You always on the street. Why they gonna come up and act like they gotta come up against you? You've been fighting for them babies, excuse me. You was fighting for them babies before them babies got killed. You was fighting for them babies. And they gonna get up there and try to dismiss you, dismiss your work, dismiss what the Lord have done with them. Let the Most High put them in fear of being sinners. That's what I can't wait for.
Right.
I can't wait for them to say, before I go out there, has anybody heard about the things I've been doing back here? About the stealing and the robbing and the payoffs? Huh? Check y'all, because I don't want to go out there because them people going to be mad if they find out all that I've been doing against them, you evil bastards. Like, let the Lord bring fear on them, not from us. They ain't going to have to fear us, but let them fear the Most High. Let the Lord bring terror into their household. Let them wake at night in a cold sweat for the evil that they've collaborated against. Let them fear tying themselves onto these nations. And let them fear what they've done to us. Let them fear their position as a taskmaster. Let them fear it. And let the Lord put that fear on them. And let the prophets of God, whom they fear, otherwise they wouldn't be pointing us out and trying to dismiss us. Let the Lord raise us up, that the brothers and sisters could get real help. You understand? Rather than that politician hot smoke that they blowing every time something goes down, like they really give a damn. If they gave a damn, they'd be on the street every day. You know how fast a mayor can gather up an army in the streets? You a mayor of a city, you can go out on the corner with a microphone and say, I'm the mayor of the city, man. We're gonna shut A, B, and C down. We're doing it right now. Y'all come on with me. The whole goddamn city will come out and follow that politician. But they ain't gonna shut no evil down. They ain't gonna shut no evil down. Why? Because that's not why they got in that position. They got in that position to be a whore for the wealthy. That's why they in that position. They in that position to make sure Popeye still makes money. They in that position to make sure you don't set up a homemade fried chicken joint next to the goddamn Popeye. That's what they for. They there to get rid of you when you vending on the street trying to sell a few trinkets to make a few dollars that might come up against one of them stores that some heathen come halfway around the world and don't even know the language that they in the land they living in is making money off of. They don't want you coming up against that. They want to make sure you stay poor and needy and begging and buying from the other heathens, man. That's their goddamn job. They don't want to admit it, but that's their job. Let them fear you, man. Let them look you in the eye and say, we ain't gotta love all these colors. We ain't got, I mean, we could be any color, you could be anybody, ain't no separation. Let them keep thinking until the Lord raise up his 12 tribes and get ready to take them back for himself, man. I ain't mean to run on Salakia. I just man, you struck a nerve with me, Hebrew Salakia. Go ahead, Marah Salakia.
Salakia, sir, if I may, two things, right? One, somebody put in the comments, a brother, he said, Minister Farrakhan and General YAHANNA are great men. I respect y'all. I just want to help this brother out. Commander General YAHANNA is a greater man than Minister Farrakhan.
Salakia.
Minister Farrakhan is another politician that we're talking about, brother. And if I could add something else to you, the mayor of Philadelphia, she got in office by saying, but one of the things she said that she was going to clean up Kensington, which is K&A, which is the heroin infested neighborhood, right? She didn't do that. She said, I'm shutting down Kensington. I went through Kensington yesterday. They shooting dice. Cops sitting across the street shooting the dice. You know what she did do? This is what I'll show you, sir. This is what she did do. Philadelphia Mayor Sherelle L. Parker has launched a $2 billion citywide initiative known as Housing Opportunities Made Easy Home Plan. She did a $2 billion real estate plan, but in Kensington they shooting dice.
She invested $2 billion in a contracting in some investors company for him to build housing in Philadelphia.
Yep,
once again, he gonna get $2 goddamn billion. He gonna get $2 billion. Why? Because he's the one that financed her to get in office in the first damn place. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Marab Salaki. That was proof positive of what you just said. Go ahead.
No, that was it. So that's all I
like
want
what
to say.
you said. You sparkled on the point. Like that's what this is about in these cities. This ain't no black city or black neighborhood or black nothing. You understand? This is a place to keep you enslaved, and only dumb, stupid people who don't want to look the truth in the face will act like it don't exist. What you just brought him. Look how fast you was able to pull that up. A $2 billion contractor gets to build, and it was just 30 homes. He got $2 billion to build 30 bullshit homes when he could have renovated 30 homes for a tenth of that. A tenth of that. You could renovate 30 homes for $1 million and get all kind of discounts. Go ahead,
Sorry, sir. It was 30,000 homes.
Oh, my bad. 30,000 homes.
The 30,000 homes. Where can you find 30,000 homes that need to be renovated?
In Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Like, so that's so heavy. What you just said. So in essence, you could have took that $2 billion and changed the face of Philadelphia. You could have did so many renovation of homes in Philadelphia that the place would have looked like a whole nother place. Instead, the contractor got to get that $2 billion to build 30 homes on some lot somewhere that they done found, and the rest of the city stay in shambles and don't get a quarter. Like these people are rotten to the core.
And Marab, correct me if I'm wrong, Marab, but I heard that she bust a lot of them people and drug addicts from Kensington and took them over and dropped them off in some park in New Jersey, to where the New Jersey, either the politicians or the residents, is like, Cheryl Parker, come get your people out of here, because she dropped them off over there. Now they put up tents and everything.
So come get you. Yes. Brought them over to Camden and dumped them niggas off. They talk about what the hell you doing? Once again, they got the power to do something. But will they actually do something? Hell no, they ain't gonna do something, because they owned by politicians also. This is America, man. And America is against blacks and Latinos and Native Indians. And that's why you got to turn to the nigga God. Let me tell you something, Ma. That's why, when Brakatha Yahweh Shem Yahushua to the men that came before us. You know what I mean? Because they focused like hell on teaching that the Jews were black, that Jesus was black. You understand? And so many people came up against them for years saying, all you teach is about Jesus being black. There's more to that than the Bible. What about forgiveness? What about love? What about da-da-da-da-da? And I see why that they didn't give a damn that people were saying that. They just kept on teaching Jesus is black. Jesus is black. God is black. God got an afro. The Jews are black. They just kept teaching that, and I see why. Because black people, Latinos, and Native Indians need to figure out that there's a specific God that helps them if they obey him. And that God is a nigga. Like, they got to know this. And the reason they got to know is because a nigga is supposed to know that everybody else is against me. I got to work with my own. Like, I'm black. I got to work with Latinos, Native Indians. That's who with me. I'm not trying to work with Esau to get nowhere. I got to help him. I got to work among myself. Well, guess what? If there's a God that's a nigga, he's thinking the same way. He thinking, I'm not really interested in Esau's bullshit. I'm worrying about my own. What they doing? Are they turning to me? Are they coming back to me? That's who you got to find. Let's understand this so I can make it clear. A nigga parted the Red Sea, okay? Now get your head right. A nigga did that, okay? You know, white boy did that. Charlton Heston ain't parted a goddamn thing. I was gonna say something derogatory. He ain't parted nothing. You understand? But a nigga did part that Red Sea. A nigga did die on that cross and come back from the dead to forgive us our sins, okay? Like, the nigga God is who got to be pushed and promoted. And I see why. I totally see why. Just like I.S.U.P.K said, because the world don't want that, because the world is existing off of the fact that we are not together as a nation. All these nations are eating off of us. There would be no Chinatown if it wasn't a Chinese restaurant in every black Latino neighborhood all across the entire country. And you're going to tell me it's all about black, it's all about white, and it's all about all nations. It ain't about one. No, it's about every nation eating you. That's what it's about. It's about every nation getting their hand in the till to eat you alive, whether it's the music, whether it's movies, whether it's business restaurants, whether it's real estate, whether it's loans from the bank, whether it's automobiles, whether it's your schooling, whether it's whatever. Everybody wants to eat and has been eating off of you. And until you turn to the nigga God, it's going to always be that way. But boy, oh boy, we coming to the end. We coming to the end of the feast. They've eaten their fill. And now it's coming to the time when you going to get your fill. When you going to rule the kingdom. You going to be on top. So I.S.U.P.K, man, Nakawan, y'all keep on telling them how there's a nigga God and Jesus is black till they vomit it. Let them, until they vomit it. Keep teaching it. Keep teaching it to where they ain't gonna be able to make a pro-black speech without recognizing that God is a nigga. You understand? And that's what'll really raise us up and help us, and would have helped that brother to know that there's a way out of it. And every brother should know and understand this. I ain't get to none of the good stories a lot. This was so important that it be brought out. That so much of us cannot make it out of this hell. So much drugs, so much murder, so much broken families, so much loss of hope, so much getting fired, so much undermining, so much government schemes, ICE agents, food shortages, so much wickedness done to the 12 tribes of Israel. Without prophets of God, they'll never make it out of here. Without men of God, they would never, without the Lord raising up Moses and the men with him, they would have never made it out of there. Without God raising up David and Jesus Christ and Jeremiah and Isaiah, we'd have never got up out of here, man. You telling us we should join some sissy church full of sodomites and show love and don't be mad and don't talk about the church is God's house and all that, when it's the worst evil thing. You allowed it to become evil. We didn't make it evil. I didn't put child molesters in the church. You did. Right. You did. So we're going to serve the nigga God and we're going to put child molesters out. They're not allowed in the Israelite school of UPK.
That's right.
They're not allowed. Somebody got to have enough integrity. Somebody, we don't sell drugs out of here. We don't sell drugs. The Israelite school of UPK don't. If the cops ever come and kick in our doors, trust me, it's for something fake. They'll put something on the news like it is real, but it'll all be fake. because these brothers have given up their evil lives and evil ways and the things that they were taught in this wicked, wretched, undermining world, and turned around and faced the Most High nakedly to turn back to the Father and do his will. And Itazar, brother, you cherish that moment you stood before that politician. Cherish it, young man, cherish it. And know and understand that the attention was on you because the words that came out of you were not the words of your own. You did like Christ did. You spoke not your own, but of him that sent you. And I don't give a damn if you're a mayor, a governor, or a goddamn president. The words of the Most High will not be denied, and you will never stop the words of the Most High till the kingdom come. Let it all happen, man.
That's right.
So lock it. I'm gonna be apologizing to Haas and Mayap and YAHANNA. I'm gonna be apologizing to them all night. I needed this show. I've been gone for a couple of weeks too. I was wondering what was wrong with me. I realized I'm calling Muhammad. But what do you think about this? All kind of crazy shit. I realized what was wrong. There was something inside me that had to get out. Had to be released. You know, man. So, man, Lord allow. I mean, we ain't got but a couple minutes, man. I want to just tell everybody to pay their tithes, support the truth. You know, man, understand. Not unless you got one. I mean, we got 3 minutes. You got something you want to put on the table? You die. Oh, I could just finish it out with the speeches. What you got?
The blockade, sir. Trump and the moves in Iraq.
Save it.
I'll probably save it. Yeah,
Let's save it. We'll save it. We'll come back. We'll come back at another time. Maybe we can get in here early on Wednesday, something like that, and come back in. I'll see what Murad and them schedule will look like. What y'all schedule will look like, or maybe we pick another evening or something and jump in here because there's a lot of good stories, a lot of stuff I want to bring out. Wait a minute, do I got time? Can I just bring out this one real quick? I want to bring out because this is a heavy one. Did y'all? I don't know if y'all saw this tape yet. Did you know that they planning? You know, for those of you that don't know, a couple of years ago when Trump got in, they shut down. What's that thing when they send kids away to get their life together?
GED.
No, you go overseas, you go in the other
Job Corps.
You know they shut Job Corps down, right? A couple of years ago. Well, come to find out, they got a new program to cover the Job Corps. And the new program is they want to take all of our children, especially the ones that's diagnosed with HDAD or ADHD, whatever that crap is that they come up with. Meanwhile, expect a little kid to sit still in a classroom for 8 goddamn hours, which is ridiculous. Mm-hmm. So they prescribing these drugs to our kids. So now they want to take these kids and put them on a farm and do what he calls reparenting them. Like this is slavery. This is child slavery coming back. Listen to this sister. And big shout out to this sister who's a politician who came up and questioned this. And this is RFK. This is Trump's man, the Kennedy that's really a traitor, because them Kennedys were always liberals. He went to the Republican side, and this is his plan to destroy us. This cat ain't no doctor or nothing. Let's take it from the beginning of his speech, if you can. And check this out, yo.
Every Black kid is now just standardly put on Adderall, SSRI, benzos, which are known to induce violence. Standardly put on.
Called him a Mythbuster, and I wish that was an exaggeration, but it's not. Let's watch the clip.
Check it.
You said every Black kid is now just standardly put on Adderall, SSRI, benzos, which are known to induce violence, and that those children are going to have to go somewhere to get reparented. There is a lot to unpack in that comment. I know that you've already answered several of the questions I was going to ask, and so I'm just going to rephrase them. Mr. Secretary, you've already admitted that you are not board certified physician, and you've already admitted that you did not go to medical school. Have you ever reparented or parented, I should say, a Black child?
I don't even know what that phrase means, and I doubt
just a
that
yes
I
or
said
no
it.
answer.
I doubt that I
It's
said
a-
that phrase. No,
absolutely
I'm not going to
said it.
answer something that I didn't say.
You absolutely said it.
Oh, I'd like to hear the recording.
While RFK denied saying it, the internet always has receipts. Here's the podcast.
My Peace Corps program is going to be wellness farms, rehabilitation facilities that I'm going to start in rural areas all over the country, where any American can go for free. Any of them who is dependent on drugs, either legal drugs or illegal drugs.
Pause that.
Psychiatric drugs, whichever.
I'm gonna come back. So in other words, anybody on drugs, which means you get arrested by the cops, you on drugs, we sending you to the rural areas. We sending you out to the farm where there's no family around or nothing. Anybody else, if you on legal drugs, if you legally on drugs, we want to get you out of here and get you out onto one of these farms. If your kids is on drugs, any medication that they on, like these people are Nazis, man. We're gonna send them out to these farms to, as she put it, reparent them. Now let's take it from there. Let's see what else he got to say. Like these people are monsters out.
Every black kid is now just standard put on Adderall, SSRIs, benzos, which are known to induce violence, and those kids are going to have a chance to go somewhere and get reparented, to live in a community where there'll be no cell phones, no screens. You'll actually have to talk to people.
As you heard, his claim is that
no cell phones, no screens, meaning we're gonna totally wipe your mind out.
No 911.
No 911, no communication with your family, no communication with your friends, no words, nothing from the outside world. So you mean to tell me if a kid got hyperactivity and HDAD, you're gonna now cut them off of everything that would stimulate them or at least keep them occupied, and now you're gonna expect them to all of a sudden be calm, and you're gonna supposedly take them off their medication, and all of it, right? And so all of this is you're gonna turn them into a zombie.
So I got a funny feeling that farm is in Mississippi,
yes,
and Alabama, and Louisiana.
Yes,
that sounds familiar to me.
Yeah. And they will be listening to somebody.
Yes, like that's the plan. This cat ain't no doctor or nothing. He's just some Edomite that Trump put in office that thinks he knows something about health, and our health at that. That's why she hit him with the right question when she said, "Have you ever reparented a black child?" And then you see the way he lied about it and said, "I never said that." Meanwhile, he knew good and goddamn well he said it.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? But he didn't expect it to come out over there. He expected on the podcast to encourage white people. Don't worry, we're going to take all these nigga kids and we're going to put them out on the farm, and they're going to be out of the way, and they ain't going to have no cell phones or nothing. We're going to have full control of them. Like the white people ain't listening to that saying like, well, that's good rehabilitation for black kids. White people listening to that like, yeah, that's good slavery for them. Exactly. It's perfect. Like all of your behavior is so bad. Your behavior, your excitement, your zeal, they want you to be a zombie. They don't want you to, they tired, like they done did so much evil to you. They are tired of you being remotivated to fix your life or remotivated to fix black people and Latino people. They sick of it. It drives them crazy because they work so hard to make you a zombie. They work so hard to break your spirit. They work so hard to do to you what that brother did to his 7 children. They work so hard at it that they tired of having to do it, and now they want a new solution on how to do it. Like this place is wretchedly evil, and they want to send us to an even more evil place. Now that they got all the money and wealth, they want to send our ass to some desert somewhere, to some African country somewhere, to put us under them, to have us even more. Y'all brutalize them now and make some money off of them. We done wore them out till there ain't nothing left of them. But you hold on to the God of Israel. You hold on to that nigga God. He going to crack this sky. He going to do something to Esau. You going to want him to forgive Esau. You going to beg him to forgive the white man for what the white man did, because he going to put a punishment on this white man that is appropriate for what happened to him. That entire Egyptian army being wiped out in one night, that was appropriate.
That firstborn in every single Egyptian house being slaughtered by not a man, not an army, a death angel is what slaughtered that firstborn. It was appropriate. Them waking up in the morning and the sun being gone was appropriate by the Lord. Them waking up, man, and having hemorrhoids, and the entire nation of Egyptians got their hemorrhoids coming out of their ass. That's in the Bible. It was appropriate by the hand of the Lord. And this man that have ruled over God's chosen people with such brutality and rigor, the punishment coming to him will be appropriate for what he have done to us as a people, man. It is so wrong. So wrong.
Sir,
go ahead, Haas.
That sound like eugenics all over again?
Yes.
Just like eugenics.
That's exactly what it is. Like to turn these children into zombies and destroy them ahead of time. But the time is running short. The faster we wake up, the better we will be in the end of all of this, man. I want to thank Officer Nakawan, Officer I.S.U.P.K for coming up. Shreveport, Louisiana, they on the map. Big shout out to Captain Kahan Yard. Big shout out to all the brothers down there in Shreveport and in that area getting it on like they get on. That old Captain Kahan, he's a monster, man. He builds camps and wakes brothers up and does his thing all over the world. Big shout out to him and his wonderful wife and their family and children, and the rest the same to all the other brothers, man, with their strong family. Big shout out to my heavy hitters again in the building. General Mahyman, give it up. General give it up. General Hazai Young, give it up. Up in the building. And Officer Marah and his whole squad, Officer Marah, Officer Yadiah, Officer Ibad Hayab, my main man, Officer Mathumya, holding it down up in Jersey, man. I'm Commander General YAHANNA. Man, I hope you had as good a time as I did, man. Pay your tithes, support the truth. Let's get it on, man. We got cookouts, fundraiser cookouts coming this summer. High holy days coming all up this summer, man. Make sure you support the truth. Change your heart, your life, your thoughts, your way of life. Stop thinking you got to be gritty to make it. You can come to the Most High and join the body of Christ and make it in that way. Let's do it, Israel. Come on, let's do it. I'll see y'all next time live on the I.S.U.P.K. Give me that knocker on. Get me up out of here with that knocker on.
That's right.
Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my nigga. Yeah. I'm in you. Got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under command. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we U.P.K, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm ripping. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, and shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood